There's a lot of anecdotal advice around on improving your marriage. But if you want something you can really use that will actually make a difference and reignite your marriage, check out the link in the description below.
The question, what is the best way to resolve arguments in a marriage? Answer by Bruce R. Bain. Married people need to learn several things. Number 1, how to fight. In other words, certain rules need to be worked out, such as A. No hitting. B. Not very much name calling. C. And most importantly, marriage only works if you accept the person as they are. If you actually want to fight, because you think you can change and control other people completely, you will fight until you destroy your relationship or yourself. Number 2, sometimes, after harsh words, it is better for one of the people to leave the house, go to a coffee shop or restaurant and sit down and read a book or think or do something for a couple of hours. Then, one of the people can call the other one and ask if they are hungry and if they would like to go get something to eat. No mention should be made about the argument. It should be forgotten. Number 3, people should know that some persons are just full of compressed fear and anger. They go around like bombs waiting to explode. They cause much pain and misery everywhere they go. It is difficult for everyone when people exist in this condition. If it persists, it can destroy a relationship permanently. Most of us are actually angry with the world, but we look for a safe place to unload or dump our repressed anger. So we choose the husband or wife. Not a good idea. Number 4, it is a mistake to think that our husband or wife has the duty to make us happy. Only God can make someone happy, and that happens only when God is sought. Without seeking God, nobody will ever find God. The universal relationship is a triangle. God is at the top of the triangle, husband and wife at the bottom of the triangle. Marriages fail because people act as though God did not exist, and only man and woman had the relationship. Answer by Murphy Barrett. What is the best way to resolve arguments in a marriage? Ideal, of course. Wie man VND Frauen, mit einander kämpfen sollen VND, stand high in dem Anfang. Die Frau, frei VND will schlagen VND, hat ein Stein in dem Sleer, wig der oder Fund. So steht in der, Gruppen bis in die, Weichen VND ist, der Cold so lang, als der Schleer, von der Hand. Here is how a man and woman should fight each other, and this is how they begin. Here the woman stands free and wishes to strike. She has in the cloth a stone that weighs 4 or 5 pounds. He stands in a hole up to his waist, and his club is as long as her sling. Hans Stahlhofer. This is part of a section of Hans Stahlhofer's Fetch Butch fight book, describing marital duels. They were not terribly common, nor was this the only way in which they were fought, but in medieval Germany, in disputes without a party clearly they were sometimes settled by dueling. Even between spouses. Answer by Beverly Condon. The best way is to both pray and commit problem to God, a third person in the marriage. I see marriage as a triangle with God on top. The two people seeking God's help will come closer to each other in the search. If you begin your marriage by agreeing that marriage is two imperfect people who refuse to give up on one another, you will be committed to a resolve. Don't let the sun go down on your anger is a verse in the Bible from Ephesians. You may need a counselor if you are at an impasse. Please don't let it go unresolved. You can call this number if you are stuck, 855-382-5433 Bev.